My name is Crystal O'Loughlin. It is Sunday, July 5th, and we are celebrating the thunder full moon. This is our monthly gathering in honor of Rare Mothers and all those who support the journey of our Rare Mom community. We bring our community together in sort of honoring experience, and the woman who's been guiding our experiences is Padma Gordon. She is a wise, wise woman. She is an ethereal goddess. She is a deep, deep, connected woman to not just spirit, but also nature and what I would call ancient wisdom. So Padma has been, she's been featured in modern day experiences like Insight Timer. Her meditations are very well known and becoming even more prevalent in all sorts of different circles, and we're just so grateful to have her leading our meditations. And tonight we also have Lynn Lizarraga. Lynn is joining us, and John and Lynn from Gray Feathers Sound. And so we're going to be doing this experience where we're linking together a meditation with some sound experiences. And the reason we're doing this is the month of July for Angel Aid is our month of listen. So I'm going to now listen and stop talking and pass it over to Padma to guide us through this experience.
Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. I'm really happy to be here. It just feels like such an honor, and it's so precious to gather at these full moons. It's such an ancient tradition. You know, so many peoples around the world gather under the full moon, and the power of the full moon is unmistakable. So to avail oneself to it, and I believe there's also an eclipse tonight, which you don't want to look at. It's not a good idea, but you can go under the full moon and just bask in it. And in the meanwhile, so what I want to say about listening is there are so many different components to listening. So one, the first and probably most important is to really listen to yourself. So to listen to whatever appears and listen to yourself. Listen inside regardless of what happens. Because I think as moms, as rare moms, as human beings walking in the world, there are a lot of distractions. We encounter so many distractions, and there's so much input. And in terms of meditation and sort of living in a meditative state and a connected state, we want to be able to listen even when there are these distractions, because life is not inside a bubble. That's why often we go on a meditation retreat, or if we can, or we take time in nature where we're just quiet, really quiet, and listen to the sounds of nature. So the practice of listening is a very deep practice, listening to yourself and allowing whatever is occurring on the outside to actually help you to anchor more deeply in yourself, that you drop in and you can listen. So that's one aspect of listening. And listening also includes, let me listen to this body. Let me listen to what's happening when I need to rest, when I need to stretch, when I need to take a walk. And so there are many qualities of listening. And the more we can listen inside, the more we can listen to the space around us and to our families and our communities and see, well, what is the response that's needed right now? Let me listen inside. Let me get an intuitive sense of what is really occurring here and what is a true response. So that's what this meditation is dedicated to, is to cultivating the ability to listen deeply. And rather than being distracted or upset or frustrated by the what comes in. Things are going to come in. Loud sounds. I don't know if you're ever wanting to get something done or sit quietly, and then all of a sudden there's, a truck with its like backup lights, or somebody's doing construction or chainsawing or whatever people might be doing. And just to be able to still feel yourself and feel your breath. So tonight we're going to listen, as Crystal said, we'll have intentional sound, musical input, and we'll listen to that and we'll use it as a signal. So with that, just getting yourself comfortable, whether that means sitting up or lying down, however it is for you, it doesn't really matter, because this is your time. You've taken this time to cultivate your own listening, your own deep listening. So listening to your body and feeling it, and then letting the eyes close, and let's just begin with some breaths. Just listening to the sound of your own breath. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Listening to the breath and listening to the body. Letting yourself shift and respond. As you open your awareness, because the deeper you can drop inside, the more you can expand your awareness outside. Expanding your awareness outside. And just noticing your breath for another minute or so. Guide your mind to listen to your breath. Listen to your breath. There might be thoughts that are coming and going. And guide your mind. Listen. Listen to your breath. Listen to your breath. And then in a moment, when some gentle music finds its way in, listening to the musical sounds and letting them be a signal to go inside. Feeling the vibration, feeling it roar, listening to the roar like the thunder. And then as the music fades gently, the silence, listening to the space. Listen to the silent space. and just noticing what it's like to listen to silence after having the sounds of thunder. And in the silence, can you listen to your heartbeat? Listen to your heartbeat. And see, even as the music gently enters, if you can listen to the sound of your heartbeat and let the music take you deeper inside. Feeling the vibration of the music and letting it take you deeper inside. And the spaces between the sounds, you can rest. That's right. And then as the music gently fades into silence, feel how the music has taken you deeper, perhaps into silence. Just be curious. What is it like to listen to silence? That's right. Listen. Listen to silence. And let your awareness, your listening expand. Just relax. Listening. Listening with your heart. Listening with your awareness. Sinking into silence. And you hear the sound of your own breath. Listen. As you listen, you are growing your ability to listen deeply to yourself. Silence. You are inviting sound to be a signal to listen even more intently to yourself, to your intuition. And as perhaps gentle music drifts in very gently, just notice how your listening can expand. Yes, follow that beautiful sound, that thunder sound. Let it invite you in. Every breath. Yes, the thundering music of the gong is an invitation, just like the sounds of your life are an invitation to go inside, even as you navigate the world around you. You rest into the space within you. How deep does your listening go? How wide? Just notice. And you still hear the silence. Even with this gentle thundering. And then we return. We return to silence. We return to silence as the music drifts into the background. Let's sense the transition. Listen. And as you listen, what is it that you are noticing about silence? And how it connects you to yourself, your deepest knowing. To a flavor of clarity. To a kind of universal intelligence. And just sensing yourself and how you have opened up perhaps a new flavor, a new channel, listening. And the next time a sound on the outside may appear to be a distraction, perhaps it can be an invitation for you to rest into silence inside yourself so that you can respond with a loving heart to your family, your community, your work, and the world. And so that you can respond to yourself with love. Just taking another moment and letting yourself sink in just a little bit deeper. Listening into parts of yourself that perhaps have gone untended for some time. But sometimes simply listening is just what's needed. Oftentimes. And as you move about through your life from here on out, perhaps you'll notice that a different kind of listening has awakened in you, so that when you walk outside, you hear the birds, the wind in the trees. Maybe tonight we go outside under this exquisite, under full moon. And you'll be able to listen and hear the song, the ancient song of full moon. And how she's singing to you. So taking a nice breath. In this time, take a breath and allow yourself to make an audible sound on the exhale. And very gently calling yourself back to this time, to this place, this under full moon moment that we are sharing. And as you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and let your body take a stretch. And as you're ready to see, you can open your eyes and see the space around you, see the people, all the wonderful beings that are here tonight with us. I just want to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to Lynn for this, Lynn and John for this gong music that took us in and in and in. And thank you to Angel Aid and Crystal and Sydney for her support. Enjoy your listening.